talking. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's going to touch you. But someone that can get in close, that has the power to get up close and personal and break those ribs, get those shots into the body, you've got to look out for that.
Vasily the Matrix Loma-Chenko, Ukraine's finest. He's a former world champion in multiple weight classes. Irish Mickey Ward. If you're looking for heart, courage, and determination, this is your guy. One of the toughest fighters that's ever laced him up.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, presenting the two-time Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, a tremendous three-division champion of the world, Vasily Loma-Chenko. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Lowell, Massachusetts, here is the exciting junior welterweight world title challenger, Irish Mickey Ward.
Fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the fans of the people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's a counter shot. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That right hook won't score. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Beautiful counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. And there's the bell for round 2. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone, make them tired, trip over their own feet, get them angry.
Not a lot of defense here at all. What a punch. Got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
Sometimes I've been in with fighters that don't know what to do, don't have to break it down, then they get a little dirty.
Swing and a miss with the jab. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? A lot of fans know how quick these lighter fighters can be, but tonight, don't be surprised if these don't pack a lot of power as well. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both men step back for just a moment. And he fails to score with that left hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. The bell rings and we start the third. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. That counter punch caught him clean. Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You'd like to see more jabs. Catch and shoot. They exchange punches. When you watch lightweights, you expect high-level footwork and hand speed, and that's what we're getting here this afternoon. Good one. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Mickey Ward gets rocked. He's been in these situations before, but can he find his way out? And down goes Ward.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
This is a high-octane battle. Nice counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he pulls you down.
You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter shot. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ward in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Defense, hold that thought. Oh, and the Irishman just got rocked. He's in some serious trouble here. Can he find his way out of this storm? Shot just rung his bell. Mick, down goes Ward.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you continue.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
They need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. So much for boxing. This is a fight. The jab not finding its target. They drop their guard, they get caught. A perfect counter lands. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Oh, and the Irishman just got rocked. He's in some serious, and down goes Mickey Ward.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's talk about Ward in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice. There's the bell for round 6. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cliff. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
These two were made for each other. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Good counter punching. Uh-oh, Loma-Chenko just got rocked. Loma-Chenko on the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though.
Round 7, here we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
He just misses with that jab. Cannot throw out a lazy jab. Did you see that? Mickey Ward gets rocked. He's been in these situations before.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.